everyone, my name is Milja. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my non-cruelty free makeup collection. So I'm gonna share all the products in my collection that are not cruelty free. Now, I went cruelty free less than a year ago, so I up until last March, or like March 2020, I purchased non-cruelty free makeup. And then from March till like the summer, like June, July, when the news came that some people considered Physicians Formula and Wet n Wild cruelty free, I didn't purchase from the brands, but when the news came, I kind of changed my mind because I don't know, I changed my mind, and now just recently I have changed my mind about them again, and I don't consider them cruelty free anymore. So from June or July till like December, I purchased from Wet n Wild and Physicians Formula. So my non-cruelty free makeup collection is huge. It's not more than half. It's not even half of my collection, but it's still a lot. It's a lot of product, and I work on going through the products constantly. I constantly have non-cruelty free products in my projects pans. Obviously, I'm also panning cruelty free stuff because I don't want to neglect those products in my collection, but I have ever pretty much for a year now, I have been doing the Mission 100% Cruelty Free project pan, where I am working on my non-cruelty free products. I will have my playlist down below. Also, recently I started the Pan That brand, where I work on one non-cruelty free brand at a time and try to finish off everything that I own from the brand so that I can, work out some non-cruelty free stuff. So even though I still have a lot, I constantly work on getting them out. It's gonna take a while, especially when we get to the lip products, because I suck at panning lip products, and I own a ton that are not cruelty free. So, same with blush. I have a few. So, let's just jump right in. I'm gonna go through them by category so you can see how many I have in each category. I will also let you know if I'm panning the item because, yeah. For primers, I have two, which is actually pretty good. I'm pretty good at panning primers. So, and I just finished one today, which is very exciting. These are the ones that are left. The Maybelline Pore Minimizing Primer is in my Mission 100% Cruelty Free project pan. So I am working on this primer, but it's still in my collection. Then the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primary Serum is a pretty new one. I got it on Black Friday, I think. So it was just before I went, like, I decided Wet n Wild isn't cruelty free anymore, in my mind. So this is pretty new, but it's in my collection. I have 6 foundations. This one I'm working on 2 of them. The first one being the Lancome Teint Idol foundation, and the other one being the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. I also have another one from Maybelline, the Dream Urban Cover Foundation, and then I have the L'Oreal 24-Hour Matte Foundation, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and the Physicians Formula The Healthy. For concealers, I have 3. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. It's just a concealer palette. The L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. For setting sprays, I have two, and I'm actually panning both of them. This is the Rimmel, there's hair on it, the Rimmel Instafix and Go setting spray, and then I have the Wet n Wild Natural Finish. For powders, I only have two, and I'm working on one of them. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection Loose Powder. And then I have the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Powder, which I have pan on. For bronzer, I have a lot. 3, 4. I have 7 bronzers. I will go through my face palettes later, but these are the individual bronzers that I have. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is in a project right now. Max Factor Cream Bronzer. The Rimmel Natural Bronzer, which I do have pan on. The Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche, I only have the bronzer side left, and this is in a project. Then I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Sunset Striptease. The Maybelline City Bronzer. And lastly, the Mini of Benefits Hoola. For blush, I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 9 individual blushes. The first one being a mini of California by Benefit, Maybelline Peach Pop, Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. This is Rimmel Live Pink or Live Pink. Lux Paris Satin Blush in Bronze Rose. This is in my Panda brand, and it's the only thing I own from the brand, but I'm working on it now. Wild Rosé Champagne, which I have triple pan on. Rimmel Pink Rose. Benefit Gold Rush Mini. And lastly, Rimmel Maxi Blush in Sweet Cheeks. For highlighters, I have 6. I have 6. The first one being the Physicians Formula Pearls. Maybelline Diamond Glow, which is so shattered. Wet n Wild Precious Petals, which is in a project. Maybelline Molten Rose Gold, which I have pan on. Wet n Wild, this is the Earth highlighting bar. And Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in Pearl, which also is in a project. For face palettes, I have 4 face palettes. The first one being the Wet n Wild highlighting palette that I have pan in 1 shade. L'Oreal blush palette. I have the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I'm almost done with the powder, and I have heat pan on the contour. And lastly, my NARS Blush and Bronzer Duo in Orgasm Laguna, and I have pan on Orgasm. For eye products, technically this is a highlight. This is the Tony Moly Panda's Dream stick. It's like a cream colored stick. I use it as an eye primer. So it's in my eye product category. I have a couple brow products. I have this Maybelline Master Brow Pro palette. And I also have a Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim black brow pencil. I have an eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Gold Gajal in brown. So it's just a brown eyeliner. And then I have two mascaras. The Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus, which is in a project, and the Physicians Formula Killer Curves mascara that I haven't opened yet. For single eyeshadows, I have 4. This is the Maybelline Espresso, which it is in a project. This is Wet n Wild Nudecomer. It's a cream eyeshadow, never been used. L'Oreal Extra, used maybe once. And Lancome Tres Chocolat that I have hit pan on. I have 5 eyeshadow palettes. I have 2 from Maybelline. This is the original The Nudes palette. Then I have the Blushed Nudes palette. You can see there's 2 spots. I frankened one of them, this one, and this one just fell out. So I haven't finished anything from the palette yet. I have 2 palettes from Wet n Wild. This is the Earth palette, which I have never used. And this is Comfort Zone. And then I have a quad from Max Factor. Then let's just jump right into lip products. I will organize them by category, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have 2 lip liners. They are both by Wet n Wild. These are the gel lip liners in Never Pedal Down and Bear to Comment. Bear to Comment is in a project. Bullet lipsticks, I have a few. Let's see, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 bullet lipsticks. I have 3 lipsticks from MAC. This is Velvet Teddy. I have Heroine. And Please Me. This one is by Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Lipstick in Brazilian Nut. I have 5 from... No. Yeah. 5 from Rimmel. This is Firecracker. Naughty Nude, which is in a project. This is Spin All Spring. Ready, Set, Go. And Better and Brighter, which is almost done. I have 2 from Maybelline. Spicy Sangria, which is in a project. Then I have Nocturnal Rose. I have 3 from this brand called Makeup. It's sold at Tokmanni, which is where I bought it. I have a red one. They are all pretty much new, so I'm not gonna roll all of them up, but I have a red one, a nude, and then a peach. This one is from Max Factor. It's in the shade Rosewood. It's in a project. L'Oreal Julien's Pure Red. And lastly, Wet n Wild Rosebud. For liquid lipsticks, I have 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13. 13 liquid lipsticks. So I have L'Oreal Eye Rule, YSL Glossy Stain in 204. This is in a project. Maybelline Super Stay in Lover. Physicians Formula Bear With Me. And another one from Physicians Formula. It's a mini called Fight Free Radicals. I have quite a few from Rimmel. So I have this Provocalypse in the shade Flirty Fling. It also has a lip gloss, so I will count that with my lip gloss as well. This is Psych, Pink Bliss, and Yippee. Clinique Candied Apple Pop. 2 from Wet n Wild, 2 minis. This is Acai So Serious or Acai So Serious. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is Rebel Rose. And then I have an Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy in Strange Bloom. For lip gloss, I only have 6 lip glosses. So the Provocalypse one. Then I have Lancome Melly Melon. I have these 3 from Wet n Wild. I have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And Rimmel Oh My Gloss in Modern Pink, which is in a project. So those are all of my non-cruelty-free makeup products. There's still so much to work through. I'm just praying that no more brands will go non-cruelty-free, because I already have so much to work on. But these are all of my non-cruelty-free makeup products. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you are going cruelty-free and how many products you have left to work on. And I'll see you next time. Bye.